Hey everybody, welcome back. My second episode of Crypto Jam, my channel where I try to break it down as honest as I can. This whole new crypto economy that is exploding around us. And this is my channel. If you guys enjoy it and have any comments, any questions, anything, please subscribe. Feel free to leave any comments below. And thank you very much for joining me. And I guess I'll stare at the camera. So, this is last episode when we last spoke. I had kind of given you guys the heads up about what Bitcoin was and what digital currencies were and how blockchain technology kind of works. So if you're still wondering about that, check that out, that earlier video. There's a million videos online that you can find. So now I'm going to start with assuming that maybe you do have your a little bit of Bitcoin. You did open an account at Coinbase or Gemini, and we're gonna maybe start there. So the first thing is on all of these, if you're at Coinbase, you're going to want to enable what's Google's two-factor authentication application, and that's on almost all of these sites. It's a security precaution, and it's something that's very easy to do. And you basically download Google's app. It's their Authenticator app, and it will ask you for a QR barcode, and you'll take a picture of that with your phone. It'll give you a little 6-digit code that you can see, like on some of these. I'm just going through Google's images. On your app, it'll look like this. And so for whatever it is, in this case down here, it would say Coinbase, and it'll have this code. And it can be a little bit of a headache, but you just basically gotta put the code in. But that's something that you want to do. So, when you log into Coinbase, then you're going to get this, because I've got it enabled on my account. So at this point, I got to go to my iPhone right now, and I have to check out what that is. So once you're in Coinbase and you guys have signed up, you're inside your dashboard. It's something that looks like, about like this. This is where you would be buying your Bitcoin or Ethereum or Litecoin. These are the three that you can do from here. They'll give you 5,000 if you link up a bank. It's pretty common, or 500 if you do a debit. 5,000 takes 7 to 8 days for you to get it, but you get it at the price that you bought it at. And since Bitcoin keeps climbing, so you tend to, it's usually worth more when you get it by the time you get it. If you use a debit card, it's kind of a fee, but a little bit more, but you get it right away. So if you needed some Bitcoin now because you wanted to get in on that ICO, you can use a debit. All right, so where can you move your Bitcoin? In Coinbase, you've got some, and you've got a few choices in front of you. You can leave it, and Coinbase is a very safe place. They have what is called cold storage, which means that your Bitcoin is offline, so unhackable, unstealable pretty much. And I don't think I've ever heard of Coinbase ever being robbed. So you could just leave it. If that's all you want to do is just buy some Bitcoin and just chill on it, or some Ethereum, I'd recommend buying a little bit of all three, since Coinbase will allow you to. That's good. Do that. And a lot of people do. They would essentially be putting it on their wallet. That you have a wallet in Coinbase, and that's what you'd be sending it in and out of. When you bought your Bitcoin, it went into your wallet. And wallets, they've got keys and addresses. I'm going to go in that in a second. If you wanted to trade it and wanted to buy some other coins and some of the altcoins, then you'd have to get on the exchanges. You've got ICOs. This is initial coin offerings, which is basically companies coming out saying, we've got this great idea, we're going to use some blockchain technology to do it, we're going to launch this coin. This is a big use case for all these ICOs is fundraising. Think of it like a Kickstarter. Kind of like the IPOs in the 90s where all the investors got to invest in Google and Facebook and everybody. We couldn't. Now we can. That's pretty cool. These guys are offering their tokens, usually on Ethereum, and they offer their coin, and they hope that if you buy it, that their company and idea will grow and evolve, and that coin will get more and more use. It'll get adopted and kind of made into the mainstream to some degree in whatever use case that is. And that's kind of where your opportunity comes in, because if the company grows and whatnot, their currency will probably grow. Or even if they have a good idea, it seems like there's so much speculation, your currency will grow. And then HYIPs, high yield investment platforms. These are the big contested ones. These are the ones that everybody's all in an uproar about. Are they just Ponzi schemes, pyramid schemes? Um, doesn't really matter. They make a lot of people a lot of money, and that in the end is really what is driving them. So we'll go into that. All of these deserve their own show, which I'm going to do on them. So the next one that I will do is going to be about trading ICOs and HYIPs. I'll be going into each one of those in their own. So today I'm just going to run through wallets and addresses so that you guys get an idea. And I will show you a little bit on each one of these though. Okay, cryptocurrency wallets. So just look this up in Wikipedia. I would recommend this as well. And stores the public and private keys used to receive or spend the cryptocurrency, in this case Bitcoin. They can have many addresses, and some wallets support multiple cryptocurrencies. It's not in the wallet itself. It is essentially, like I said last week, it's decentrally stored on their blockchain, which is the publicly available ledger they're talking about here. And since every piece of cryptocurrency has a private key, with that, it is possible to write in the public ledger or the blockchain, essentially spending the associated cryptocurrency. And so you've got, essentially, there's two sort of instances of a wallet. One are the wallets that you use to store your own currency on, and then the other would be, this is how you'd be using them. The other would be the wallet, say in Bitcoin, for instance. If you're on their accounts page, these are your wallets here in Bitcoin. Now, you didn't set these up, but I'm in Coinbase, I'm sorry. They are already provided for you, as if you were to go to an exchange, or if you were going to be depositing money into an ICO. They will, when you sign up for them, then they will issue you a wallet in the same way that Coinbase gives you a wallet. And when you go to, in this case, I don't have any coin to send. I sent it all. But were I to receive some, what it will do is it'll ask me if I want to show the address. And in this case, here I go. Now I've got an address. This is a public address. If I want to send Bitcoin, if you guys want to send me Bitcoin, you can copy and paste this and send me all the Bitcoin you want. This is how an address is generated, say, in Coinbase. Any other place that you have that you're using, whether it's an exchange or an ICO, they're going to do the same thing. When you have a wallet yourself, it's going to have an address as well. So I have a Ledger Nano. That's a hardware wallet. It means it's stored off your computer, and it gives me an address like this if I want to add money to it. That is the public key. There are two kinds of keys. We've got the private key, which is the key that links your wallet to, in this case, Bitcoin's blockchain. It identifies your wallet and knows that when any of these addresses that I just was showing you on Coinbase, whenever they are being sent money or sending money, then this they are linked and identified to this private key that is linked to the blockchain. So these are the ones that you give out. This is your username, so to speak. This is your password. And a lot of people, you don't ever want to put this in a file, leave it on your desktop. Someone says my private keys. You don't want to send this in an email. When they give you this, you want to copy and paste it, write it down, put it on a file, and send it. Maybe put it on a thumb drive or put it on a hard drive and take it off your computer. You want to keep your private keys off your computer, okay? Because what if your computer went down? And then you don't have access to your wallets. That's very important. Okay, so you have to store these things away safely off your computer. Unless you're using an online wallet, um, they will, well, actually, like my Ether wallet, they give you a private key as well, and you have to keep those off. So do not leave them on your computer. Okay, folks. Okay, so now we've talked about wallets, keys, and addresses. Let's go real quick and go through exchanges and ICOs and HYIPs. So here's a site called ICO ALERT. This is a really great site. There's many of them. If you look up ICO list, ICO hunt, ICO calendar, I typed in ICO alert, and there it is. I've used this one in the past. This has all of the active initial coin offerings. These are these companies I was talking about that are issuing a coin, and I don't want to move my mouse over it because it's gonna do the little slide over thing, but it gives you a brief rundown of what these are and how they're using blockchain technology. They're hopefully unique take on it. And if you want, you can then say, this is a decentralized leverage cryptocurrency exchange, Leverage. So let's see. We can view their website and go to token sale. This is pretty typical. Usually they're going to want you to sign up, something like this. I'm not going to actually sign up. And they are live, so they are selling their tokens right now. And if you thought that this was going to be an awesome deal, you could read their white paper, which is their general overview, and you could go through the steps. I'm going to continue on these about ICOs in the next video. And the other options then you have are, aside from ICOs, are trading and exchanges. So Gemini is another place that you can buy Bitcoin. That's the one I use. And but you've got a lot of exchanges. You've got Binance and HYIPs, Coin Exchange, Bittrex. The list goes on, and you could just, if you go to CoinMarketCap and click on markets under any of the particular coins, you can see which one of these exchanges they're on. So, for instance, if I click on Bitcoin over here on CoinMarketCap, it's doing another crazy run. What is it doing? Whoa, 11.6 today. Markets, these are the markets. These are all of the different exchanges that Bitcoin is on. And Binance, you can see the ones that I was showing, Bittrex, Gemini. So these are where you can buy and sell. So that as well is another video. And the last part is the HYIPs, high yield investment platforms. So the big daddy is Bitconnect, and basically we're going to go into this on the video built around HYIPs. These are where you can buy their coin, you loan their coin back to them, and you get an interest rate that daily that is quite substantial. Say the lending profit chart. This is the last several days interest. It's been pretty slow this week. It's been the lowest I've ever seen it since I've been in Bitconnect, at least, you know, just continuously. You tend to get over 1% a day. Yeah, folks, it adds up really fast. 1.95 that day. So I will put a link down here, but this is, you need to look into Bitconnect, and my video on HYIPs will be forthcoming very soon. So where I'm going to go into all of these, because there are many, and it's a large world, and it's pretty easy to get ripped off. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. It has not been an easy one to make, as I have had to stop and start it over and over and over and over again. Wallets, it's kind of a tough, dry sort of topic to tackle. So thank you so much for coming along with this journey with me as I wade through the cryptocurrency world, and it's been awesome, and I'm hoping that I can help everybody come into it and enjoy some of the abundance. All right, I will see you guys in 2 days. Have a great Monday and Tuesday. Bye-bye.